Hey, what's up guys? It's me, baaase here, and I am back with more Scarlet Hollow. It's a great game, I like it. And as I was watching on my old videos, I saw that my first Scarlet Hollow video actually started picking a little up in the views. And as I said, it usually takes a few days before they do that. I am a small little channel after all. So I'm not expecting much, but I'm glad you guys liked it, and I can make some more of it. I mean, I could just have, made it for myself, but I enjoy recording, so why not? If you would like to world state in episode 2, oh yeah, we already saved. Don't worry, I bought the whole game because I was like, this is great stuff. For some reason, the episode 1 was for free, so it's fine. So now, we will see. Would you like to see a recap of episode 1 before you start episode 2? Should we do that? I am kind of curious on how they did it. So let me see. If it's just me reading. 26. You know what? I am not about to read that. Let's just go do this. And say, would you like to see a recap? No, I remember what happened. You open your eyes, alone in Stella's guest bed. Oh no, she left me. The sun has risen. The birds are singing. You're still alive. And for now, you are safe. Your gaze wanders across the unfamiliar room to the window and the woods beyond woods beyond. And you wonder if the monsters are lurking just beyond the trees, ready to pounce as soon as you leave the comfort of your new friend's family home. You can't help but remember the sight of pale faces jeering at you as they carried Gretchen's small little body into the underbrush. Poor Gretchen, I miss her. A knock at the front door. Your morbid thoughts are interrupted by a distinctly unhappy voice filtering through the house and past the closed door of your bedroom. Where the hell is baaase? Oh, hi, Tabby. There's fresh pot of coffee on the table if you want to come in. No, I'm just here to check in on my cousin. Let's make this quick. I have a lot on my plate today. You're barely decent. It might be mildly scandalous if people saw you like this. Hey, some people are trying to sleep in here. Sounds are out, half clothed. Finish getting dressed and calmly collect yourself. Quietly hide under your covers. I'm finishing getting dressed. You calmly collect yourself while Tabitha fumes outside your door. Are you sure you don't want to visit for a bit? You don't have to run around being the big boss this week of all weeks. You should let yourself... I'm fine, thanks. baaase, I know you're here. Where the hell are you hiding? Let's just do... baaase isn't here right now. Walk out to greet them. Yeah, I'll walk out. Now sufficiently prepared to greet other civilized humans, you open the door and join them in the living area. Like a good idea. She don't have her jacket on anymore. Wait, is that a new shirt? Ghost? I don't know. She should move her hand so I could read it. Morning, how'd you sleep? What exactly did the two of you get up to last night? Ghost tracks. San Antonio, Texas. Okay. Ah, she's blushing. Oh, she likes me. Oh. We, went up to the woods to film a video. Never mind, I don't actually want to know. What I do want to know is why on earth you decided to blow me off to spend the night with a stranger. Look, last night was a lot, Tabby. There's something... Sorry? There's something horrible out in those woods, and I don't think anyone in this room wanted baaase walking up the mountain alone last night. Stella, would you mind giving me a moment alone with my cousin? And while you're at it, please stop calling me Tabby. We're not in high school anymore. Yeah, alright. Poor Stella. I was about to bang her. Now you come and Ruin it all. Fuck you, Tabita. Stella says stays. Isn't this Stella's house? Why are you bossing her around? Sorry, Stella, but I should probably talk to Tabita and try to let Stella leave. I'll let her. Like talk. That's why I have a YouTube channel. Because I hate to talk. Ooh, I don't want anyone to hear what I said.
Thanks. You've been in town for less than a day, and my stress is already through the roof. I mean, I get it, Stella got you all worked up and you were too scared to walk home, sure, whatever, that checks out. But I don't care if those woods are chock full of ghouls and ghosties. You had me worried sick. From now on, you're back at the estate by bedtime. No more impromptu sleepovers.
Why does she care? She's not my boss, yeah? Can't run off as soon as I get here and hold me to a different standard. There's actually something out there. I'm sorry it won't happen. Remain silent. Are you jealous of my game?
How dare you and try and make this into a joke? I'm leaving. I've already lost a good chunk of my work today coming down here. I'd better see you back at the estate tonight.
You hear Stella's voice call out from the other room.
Wait, Tabby, let me know if you're free sometime, okay?
A bit of sighs.
You're relentless. We'll see, but don't get your hopes up.
I don't know why she's so bossy. Is it because I'm hot?
I couldn't help but overhear some of that from the other room. I'm sorry I let Tabby barge in like that. She totally blindsided me.
I'm happy I stayed here. I don't regret anything, but you're right, that sucked. I couldn't care less what Tabita thinks. I'd rather just pretend nothing happened. Remain silent. I'm happy I stayed.
Me too. Anyways, sorry for that rude awakening. I've been up for a little while, but was hoping to let you get a little extra sleep.
Sounds very nice.
But you're up now, and we got a full day ahead of us if we're going to get to the bottom of this.
Or, you sure you don't just want to hang out here all day? Why are you so chipper? I want to ask the other miners about Wayne. Alright, boss, what's the game plan? Do we have a look into this stuff? What if we just skip town and write things out? Remain silent. You sure you don't want to hang out here all day?
As tempting as that offer is, there'll be plenty of time to chill once we solve this mystery.
Sad. I thought I was hotter than that. How are you so chipper? Couldn't be okay right now.
Am I coming up as chipper? Yikes, I guess I'm just too used to compartmentalizing things. And we have something important to focus on right now. I'll have to process what happened last night when we get to the bottom of what happened in the woods.
You shouldn't just bury your feelings like that. They are meant to be felt.
I appreciate what you're trying to do here, really. But right now, I just can't let myself think about the past. I need to stay focused.
I want to check up the mines at some point. Maybe some of the miners there can tell us about Wayne. He scared the bejesus out of me last night.
Definitely Kanika waiting for us at the library, so we should head over there first. But unless we find something solid on ditchlings there, the mine seems to be the strongest lead we got. Oh, let me set up a group chat. What's your number?
You and Stella exchange numbers. Oh, sneaky, smooth way to get your number. Hey. Oh, she actually was trying to get a group chat. Damn. A text message from Stella to you and Kaniga. It reads group chat. Oh, what a great chat.
Anyway, daylight's burning, so let's roll out as soon as you finish getting dressed.
Can I eat first?
Don't worry about it. I've packed all sorts of snacks for the day, and Oscar totally won't mind if we eat at the library.
Okay. That's fine. Hope she made me some onigiri. The walk to town was short. The house is barely a stone's throw from the remains of what remains of Scarlet Hollow's once bustling main street. You shudder as you stare down the thoroughfare, both from the chill in the morning air and the all too present memories of everything you witnessed last night.
You see, at the building labeled Town Hall, that's actually the library.
Where's the town hall then, huh? Stella?
Well, it's also the Town Hall, but it's just a small upstairs office nowadays. I guess this town not what it used to be.
Oh, hey. Morning, Stella. And same to you, baaase.
Speak of the devil. We were just talking about you.
Coming from Stella's, huh? You all have a slumber party? I've got some pussy out of that hoe. Not, but I wanted to.
Sorry, y'all. But I'm actually in a bit of a rush this morning. I really can't stop to chat. It'll take me a bit to set up, so if you want to catch up with folks or grab something at the diner, you can meet me at the library when you're done.
Oh yeah, sure. Yesterday you'll cut up with Avery. Nah, getting an early start seems important. Nah, I'm good. Getting an early start seems important.
Cool, that works for me. See you later, Avery. Bye, Mrs. Forsyth.
Oh, look at that man. Look at that woman. You and Stella enter the former town hall. What once must have been a stately foyer, since been converted into rows of shelves, meeting rooms, and offices long ago gave way to assorted reference collections and reading areas. Kanika quietly waves at you and Stella from a table. Oh, it was Kanika.
Alright, let's get settled.
Oh, fuck, I forgot her voice.
Hey, y'all, look tired.
No.
Hey, y'all, look tired.
No. What's a good voice for Kanika? But I forgot the old one.
Hey, y'all, look tired.
Oh. Huh. Huh. Huh.
Y'all. Hey, y'all. Y'all. Y'all.
Yo. I don't know. I have no idea. I can't make a voice that seems like something she would have.
Hey, y'all, look tired. Hey, y'all, look tired. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all, look tired.
No. Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all, look tired.
No. Hey, yo.
Hey, y'all, tired. Hey, y'all look tired.
Okay, that's her voice now. It was hard to fall asleep last night, all things considered. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Pretty amped up, actually. I've never done a Scooby-Doo before. Negan, you can't just tell someone they look tired. It was hard to fall asleep last night, all things considered.
Yeah, I can't say I got a wing myself. Yeah, same. Anyways, I guess we should get started. I'll be doing most of my research online, but I went ahead and put together some books that might be helpful.
On top of local text covering the history of Scarlet Hollow, there are also volumes on cryptids and Appalachian folklore.
Oh, thanks, Kanika.
But you didn't believe in supernatural stuff, Kanika. What's with all the folklore? Reach for it. I'm gonna reach for a book. Hey there, strangers. And literal stranger. We won't be strangers for long. Nah. I ain't gay, sorry. Introduce yourself. Hey, I'm baaase. The bitter's cousin. I'm in town for the funeral. Oh, I should have known you were a Scarlet. You look so much like Vivian. Not that I knew her very well. I was still a little kid when she left. But that Scarlet resemblance, it's strong. Wait, oh, Scarlet? baaase Scarlet? I made this city, I guess. Not that that's a bad thing. I'm Oscar Guiteris, the Librarian, and only librarian.
Oscar's amazing. He practically built this library from scratch. Yeah, I'm a little jealous of what the kids around here get to grow up with. They don't know how good they have it. Back when I was in elementary school, all the library had was a couple shelves with boring books donated by old people.
You all are too kind, but speaking of kids, have either of you seen Rosalina around town? I don't want to be a helicopter dad, but she hasn't been answering my text, and I wanted to make sure she isn't getting into trouble out there. You know, the crowd she hangs around with.
They're good kids at heart. I'm sure they're just up the old Maxwell place doing teen stuff. I went up there plenty of times in my day, but I'll be sure to keep my eyes peeled.
What's the old Max? Kids are smarter than you think. She can take care of herself. I don't like the thought of teens getting off with me. She's with all those ditchlings in it. I'm sure she's fine. Say nothing. What's the old Maxwell place?
It's this great old abandoned spot. We used to hang out there when we were teens. I can't believe I used to be so reckless. The floors were like Swiss cheese.
I should really have a talk with Rosalina when she gets home. I don't like the thought of teens getting up to mischief with all those ditchlings in the woods. Ditchlings?
That's actually why we came in today. Have you ever heard of them? They're a cryptid, and seeing one's supposed to mean a disaster around the corner.
It doesn't ring a bell.
Dang, worth a shot. Okay, you were, say, trying to predict a horrible disaster that might befall our town. Why would you start looking?
Well, they say all history repeats itself, so I'll probably try and figure out what sort of disasters this region typically falls prey to. Should I be worried about something?
I don't know, yet. I'll be right back before I'm gonna go nab some more books. I'm pretty sure Stella's barking up the wrong tree. Oscar, I don't think you have to worry about any horrible calamity befalling this town. But she's right about the weird stuff. There's definitely something unusual going on in the woods.
I don't believe in the supernatural stuff, but the woods aren't safe. There's nothing that we can't get to the bottom of. Whatever's out there in the woods have been brutalizing the local wildlife. And our brothers still can't remain silent. I don't think it's safe. I'm gonna try calling Rosalina again.
I'm sure she's fine, really. Rosalina's a smart kid and she knows better than to go around into trouble, and we'll make sure to keep our eyes peeled.
Thanks, Kaniga. And baaase, if you see a 13-year-old girl with a black braid and glasses, would you let her know her dad is worried about her? Oscar anxiously wanders off, phone in hand.
Got him. I just grabbed a whole mess of local history books.
Ella sets a massive pile of books on the table and pulls up a chair.
All right. This is gonna be so much faster with the two of you here to help. Got our snacks? Got our source documents? Let's get this research party started.
Reading of aids. Lore. Flip through Veins of Scarlet, a history of the Scarlet Hollow coal mines. Flip through Sealer Scarlet, soldiers, woodmen, and leader. Flip through Appalachian folk monsters. Reading is for suckers. Let Guinea still do the work for you. I'll look at the Scarlet Hollow coal mines. Forced into retirement at the age of 50 due to a war injury from this time in the Indian Wars. Wait, reading is for losers, and I'm playing a game that's basically just reading and taking choices. Indian Wars exacerbated by his short stint serving as a captain in the Confederacy. Silas Scarlet also lost his eldest two sons to the bloodiest of wars, leaving his third eldest son, Andrew Jackson Scarlet, Andrew Jackson, to take charge of the mine. Under his leadership, the mine prospered, undoubtedly in part due to the growth of the railroad industry. Managed to evade the local coal union for decades, making them one of the most profitable mines in the country. Andrew Scarlet built the surrounding town into what it is today, with expensive stone buildings, bustling Main Street, and overseeing it all, the elegant Scarlet estate that was until 1895 the largest and finest feat of agriculture in the region. Culminating in the tragic collapse of 1918, it was found that Charles Shaw, the co-manager of the mine, had loosened security measures to increase production during World War I, resulting in a fatal collapse and the deaths of over 160 men and boys, some as young as 10. What the fuck? That's a lot. For a mine thing. Minecraft thing. The casualties included Andrew Jackson Scarlet's son, Theodore, his brother, Enoch V. Scarlet, who had taken over for their aging father during the bustle of the war. Managed to pull the mine from the brink of ruin, thereby saving the town. So this is how your family made its fortune. Oh, it's my family? Ooh, damn, baby. Silas Scarlet. Silas Everett Scarlet was born to what the fuck? Why can't I? Colonel Everett J. Scarlet in 1818. One of 12 siblings, he grew up in eastern North Carolina during a tumultuous time in the state's history, and not much is known about his life before he joined the army in 1836. So that's 18 years later. Okay. He quickly rose through the ranks in part due to his father's connections, but also due to a particular ruthlessness, which he received the nickname Bloody Silas Scarlet. The federal government granted the now Captain Silas a tract of bounty land in exchange for his service in the Indian War, and he settled into the hills of North Carolina. In 1841, that land would become Scarlet Hollow. But it started as a simple, sorry about that, log cabin built by Silas' own two hands, occupied by his family of 10. Silas, his wife, Mary Joseph Scarlet, and their 8 children. Logging business brought many workers and fellow landowners to the hills, but it wasn't until Silas discovered rich seams of coal running underneath the entire region that Scarlet Hollow was really put on the map. He saved what he could and bought the surrounding hillside at a great discount, cleverly hiding that he knew about the land's true value. Thus he had all the resources to fund Scarlet Hollow's new, now famous coal mine. You finished with flip through Appalachian folklore. Few entries catch your eyes. Wombus cat, a large cat-like creature with a loud howling voice, often said to sound like a woman crying out in pain. Tommyknockers, enigmatic cave-dwelling creatures primarily known for causing mischief. Illipo, a small creature with a long tail and wide yellow eyes. I'll see them all, I guess. Often linked to Cherokee legends. Some cite the Wombus cat as originating with the story of a woman who sought vengeance against a monstrous cat demon for driving her husband mad. She hunted it down, and by wearing a bobcat mask, tricked it into using its own vile magic on itself, freeing the people of the region from its evil. Others say the creatures come from the story of a woman who wore the pelt of a wild cat to witness forbidden hunting rites. The hunters of her village gathered to perform the rites, and she watched in secret from underneath the cat's pelt, but was soon discovered. For her indiscretion, she was fused with the pelt and transformed into a creature that was neither human nor a cat, forced to wander the wilderness alone, feared by all. Her calls are those of great sadness and serve as a warning to anyone who dares go against tradition. Okay. Tommyknockers. Tommyknockers originated in Cornish mythology, spreading to the United States when Cornish immigrants began working in Appalachian mines. Cornish. Isn't that Cornwall? In fucking UK? England? I guess it is. Let's just say it is. They're named for the knocking that can be heard from seemingly within the walls before a cave-in. According to some, the knocking serves as a benevolent warning. Others believe that the creatures take stolen hammers to the supports of mines and collapse them on whoever is unfortunate enough to still be inside. They are traditionally, though, to be impish, leprechaun-like beings, but some claim they are the spirits of dead miners forever cursed to haunt their final resting places. Hey, take the poke. There was a hunter who lived in a tiny cabin in the middle of the woods, all alone, with his hunting dog. One night after a particularly bad week of hunting, both their stomachs empty, hunter spied something out of the corner of his eye. Some small creature had gotten into the cabin through a hole, and before he could even figure out what it was, he'd thrown his gun and fired at the thing, hunger guiding his action. But it was quick and ran back through its hidey hole and out of sight, leaving only its long black tail, shot off by the hunter's rifle. "Yes, this'll have to do," he said to his dog and threw the tail in a pot to cook a soup. He and his dog ate well that night, tail filling them both up. That's a big ass tail. Did it really have that much meat on the tail? Damn. The hunter crawled into bed, satisfied, and his dog curled up at his feet. He woke up to the sound of long nails scraping across wood. His dog was nowhere in sight, only a rumpled spot on the covers where he'd been. And in the gloom, he saw two big yellow eyes staring right at him. I want my taily poo. A high, hoarse voice broke from the darkness. "Go away," he screamed at the thing. But it stepped closer to him, still shrouded in darkness, the sound of long claws dragging across hardwood accompanying its movements. "I want my taily boo," the creature growled again. "I'll get my dog after you," Hunter squeaked, his voice catching in his throat with fear, but there was no dog to be seen. "I want my taily poo." Before the hunter could so much as scream, the creature leapt from the darkness, long claws stretched out towards the hunter. No one is sure what the creature did to him that night, but the next morning, all that remained of the hunter, his dog, and his cabin was a chimney, standing alone in the woods. Damn, that's scary. He even took the fucking cabin? Gosh. That's a kind of scary monster. I want on there. You close the book and put it back. Yeah, good, Eric. I think I'm all done. Let's check in. What did the others find? Alright, if we're going with what Kanika's mom told us last night, I think we can rule out any natural disasters as what brought the ditchlings here. But not nuclear incidents. Looks like our state has a history with those. What about y'all? Find anything? Ooh, a little kitty. Or you can respond, a handsome black cat leaps onto the table. Stella quickly slams her book shut. Handsome? Are you some sort of zoophile? Hey Pixel.
You might want to close your book. He loves to rip up any page he finds. Haha, don't worry, little guy. I didn't forget your treats.
Pixel immediately goes to town on Stella's treats. Oops. Look at that cute little one. Sorry if Pixel's bothering y'all. Hopefully he hasn't gobbled up any of your books. He can't stand the fact that people might pay attention to anything that isn't him. Why do you let a paper shredder freely wander a library? Have you seen this little guy's face? How could I say no to that? Leave Pixel be. I agree. Like, what would I do? Not much to do. Just have to leave Pixel be. The cat curls up on the table, fast asleep. Alright, I better get back to shelving. Let me know if you all need anything. Look at that little cutie. Alright. Oh wait. Any luck with Rosalina? Stella, what was that you were saying about nuclear incidents? Sorry. Do you think there's a cult here? Talk about veins of Scarlet, talk about seedless Scarlet, talk about Appalachian folk monsters. Do you think Wayne factors into any of this? Now let me just start from the top. Any luck with Rosalina? Oh, not yet. I knew a teen would be a handful, but I didn't think it'll happen overnight. I'll probably head out once you're all done and check in on her as usual, Hans. Wait, on what? And in on her usual hounds. Ah, okay. I could just have read it there. I'm dumb. Sorry about that, boys. Stella, what were you saying about nuclear incidents?
You were talking about that Goldsboro thing, right? Yeah. In the 60s, a B-52 carrying a live warhead broke up midair and dropped a couple of bombs. Fascinating bit of history there. The first of the two bombs landed upright after its parachute got caught in a tree. Thankfully, it didn't go off. At the time, the government claimed that the bomb was unarmed, but it later came out that the only thing preventing a detonation was a single electrical thing, which failed to trigger on the descent. Wait, I think this is a real story. I think I've heard something about that before. And the other one, and there was one they just haven't found yet. Something in the ground. I don't know. There was something about it. And 60 years later, the second bomb still hasn't been recovered. See, as I said, it's actually a real story. I'm pretty sure. I've heard about it before. Right. Its conventional explosive disintegrated in midair, but most of the nuclear material was made unrecoverable by flooding. If I remember correctly, they just buried it and sealed it up. Okay. I don't think disarming nuclear bombs is part of our skill set. Could a nuke make the ditchlings? The dome is somewhere else. Why would there be so many ditchlings here? Oh god, we're screwed. Ain't nothing, bro. If the bomb is somewhere else, why would there be so many ditchlings here? Yeah, Goldberg is almost 400 miles from here. Not that we should be looking too hard at this disaster angle. Whatever those creatures are, they're biological. Look, you never know with radiation. We actually know quite a bit. It just melts you. It doesn't make monsters. And a 60-year-old bomb isn't going to explode on its own hundreds of miles away and kill us here. You never know. There could always be a whole underground society of bomb-worshipping mutants just waiting to blow it up. I've missed this. Okay. Do you think there's a cult here? They look kind of surprised. Maybe the ditchlings were actually nudists doing some sort of weird ritual. Maybe the ditchlings were like summoned. A lot of old folks here feel tense and closed off.
Maybe the ditchling realized some of the part or something like that.
I'd assume the spiral we found was some sort of nest made by the ditchlings, but yeah, maybe we had cause and effects backwards. I'm writing it down.
Oh yeah, she has it drawn right there. Oh, wrong one. Look at that little drawing. Every time I feel like this could be a decent thumbnail, that's why you see me do this, okay? Maybe I just want to look at those titties. You never know. Unless I chose that that's a thumbnail, then you might know. You might actually know. Oh, I just looked on this screen where I'm recording, and I have more colors on this screen. It might be some of the settings I have on it.
It's much more likely that thing was a nest than it was some sort of magical ritual site.
Hey bitch, you didn't see it. Shut up. I didn't ask for your input, did I? I actually did. Shut up. Talk about veins of skull. So about the coal mines here. Can you get visual these shutters? Like it, you know.
I get cold sweats just thinking about being in such a place like that. I feel for the guys who work up there. I could never.
Oh, her voice is so hard to make. Oh, my throat, I mean.
Speak for yourself, I love good crevice.
What happened after the mine collapsed? Union busting mine collapsed from poor working conditions. Follow me shocked. Maybe the ditchlings are here for the to foretell another collapse. But the ditchlings are coming from the mines. What happened after the mine collapse? Book just kind of glossed over that.
There was a union for a little bit, but it didn't last. There's not a whole lot written about it the past century here.
Wait, there was not a whole lot written about the past century. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the Scarlet Hollow mine isn't exactly the most ethically run business. No offense or anything, I'm sure Tabby runs the mines better than Charles Shaw did.
Oh, she runs the mines. Happy. Oh, I see.
Still hasn't let the union in though. There's a reason she and I don't talk.
Nah, I don't think that's the reason. You guys really seem to have a bone to pick with Charles Shaw.
That's what happens when someone directly causes a monumental disaster, especially in a small town like this. People tend to spit when they hear your name.
I thought there was cheese. And I was like, this is weird. Why would they have cheese there? And then I was like, now I'm not gonna look. But it's cake. Look at that cute little thing.
You could run out of town on a rail, you know. That's not a figure of speech. Back then they actually tied you to a rail and ran you out of town. There's a big moral of it over on that far wall. You got off easy if you ask me.
Maybe the ditchlings were here to foretell another collapse. What if the ditchlings are coming from the mines? What if there's something toxic in the mines poisoning sorry. Town. Wayne seems sick. I'm not sure how to tie it in, but the mines seem important. The whole town is built around them. The mines seem too obvious. It's gonna be something else. Let's move on. Maybe the ditchlings. I feel like they could also come from the mine, especially if you saw how, like, what do you call him? Wayne. He also had blood all over him. It might have been. But maybe they're foretelling another mine, since they were foretelling shit.
Yes, that's morbid, and besides, it was all Charles Shaw's fault. The labor market is way more strict now. There's no way you could get away with that kind of safety cutbacks he pulled.
Doubtful. I'm just thinking about how Wayne, like, bloody and shit.
Writing it down on the list of potential disasters.
Oh, y'all don't actually think the mine is about to collapse, right?
No, I don't think so.
You had me worried there for a second.
I hate to get a bit of any credit, but the mine is safer now than it was back then. Still, what a horrible thought.
Shut up. You're so annoying now. Shut up, Nika. She's probably right, but I don't know. For some reason, it annoyed me. I guess it's because she's talking about my cousin.
You never know.
Talk about Scarlet. Scarlet. First guy in the south. I should have known it wouldn't be pretty. Guess he was a product of a different time. Who knows what future generations would think when they look back on us. Oh, talk about a self-made man. Seems like a great dude. Yeah, it's my granddaddy or something. You think the ditchlings are here for retribution? I get it. It must be one of those burial... I'm just gonna... I guess it was a product of a different time.
Sure, but the dude was still a monster.
Sorry you're related to him.
Okay. Do you think the ditchlings are here for retribution? I get it. It must be one of those burial ground situations, right? Like poltergeist. This town is stuck in the past, built on atrocities. It's already practically collapsing onto itself. No offense. Seems like a terrible person, but I don't see what that has to do with bad omens or creatures in the wood. I don't think he's really relevant to whatever happens right now. Maybe something like that. I get it. It must be some like a poltergeist. Are you laughing?
Ha! Absolutely not.
Even I know that's just an urban legend stuff. If stolen land is cursed, then all of North America is cursed.
Yeah, Scarlet Hollow isn't special.
Okay, shut up. Fuck you both. Fuck you both for shooting me down. Talk about the monsters. This cat sounds like mountain lion. Do you think them are the Tommyknockers? Ditchling. This cat sounds like they could be a mountain lion, or it's like a woman crying out somewhere between person size and cat size.
Definitely, they're 100% mountain lions.
Kanika, you know there are no mountain lions up here. I thought you were supposed to be a skeptic.
But the myths are all right. Lions didn't go extinct in the Appalachian that long ago. Those legends just haven't died off yet. Almost every cryptid can be tracked down to either a hoax or someone getting confused about a perfectly normal animal, sometimes both.
Okay. Fight a new monster. Not good.
Bigfoot, for instance, started as a prank, then folks saw bears walking around on their hind legs and got freaked out, and now here we are.
You'll eat those words when I get the first clear footage of Bigfoot.
If you manage that, I will print out a piece of paper that said Bigfoot isn't real and literally eat it, I promise.
Okay.
I'm holding you to it.
I need to give her a new voice. This is fucking me. This voice is difficult to make. You think the ditchlings might be Tommyknockers? With the whole warning thing?
Good fun, but Tommyknockers live in mines. That's like their whole thing. I'm gonna write it down though.
Tommyknockers are literally just sounds that happen when a bunch of rocks and wood are about to collapse.
Okay, I need to find another voice one.
Well, you can have this voice now, baby. Yeah, you can have this voice now, baby. This is her voice now.
Are they? Are they sound of mysterious creatures pounding on the rocks and support beams with hammers to cause a collapse? There's simply nowhere to know.
I like Stella much more. She has much more fun ideas. You might be right, and they are rational thinking, but this is much more fun. Maybe I'm trying to pound that pussy. I don't know, one of them. My mom used to tell me the Taily Poo story. I'd totally forgotten about it. I can't believe I forgot that one. It scares me so bad I didn't eat soup for years. I thought a monster might try and dig it out of my stomach if I did.
Yeah, I like that one. There's this old chimney in the woods that I used to think that was the chimney from Taily Poo. The one that was left after the thing did whatever it did.
Oh, that was not the voice. Ah, that's the voice now.
Now I know that's just because chimneys don't burn down and wooden houses do.
That doesn't mean it's not the chimney from Taily Poo. I've camped out there a couple of times and seen some pretty spooky stuff.
Oh yeah, I watched that video you saw of raccoons. You're gonna get rabies one of these days chasing after wildlife like that.
What can I say? I want to live on the edge.
Let's move on. Talk about everything. You think Wayne factors into any of this? Did you see how horrified she looked?
That creep keeps coming around to my mom's tea room.
He snuck up on us last night and called out baaase by name.
Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with him. Maybe his thing, maybe it has something to do with what you saw in the woods, I don't know.
I'd buy it.
You should check out the mines. Yeah, let's check the... Maybe Rosalina could be one. I'll check them out. Between Wayne and the old collapse and the fact that the whole town's practically been built around them, it seems like the smartest place to start.
Good idea. There's an awful lot of mine-related stuff in my notes. We can poke around and find out if anyone's seen anything weird.
Why was it only me that found anything? And a little bit of Stella. You found nothing, you dumb hoe. Sorry.
Just to clarify, you two are suggesting we go to question some of the miners. You two are suggesting we go to question some of the miners, right? We're not poking around unprepared in an actual mine, right? Right.
Yeah, totally 100%. I would never. We don't even have a good reason to go down there.
Okay, let's keep it that way. You know how I feel about mines.
I promise, Neeks. We're just going to question some of the miners. And if that questioning gives us a good reason to poke around, say a cool abandoned coal mine, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
You can cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm not going underground.
I'm just messing with you. We'll stick to the surface.
Yeah, and hopefully we can find out what happened to Wayne while we're at it.
Maybe the bidder can help us out. Hopefully this will mean I get a chance to get to know the bidder a little better. I'm sure the bidder's going to love the snooping around. Alright, but let's try to stay under the radar. Awesome, let's roll. I don't want to care about the bidder. I don't care. Acts like my mom. Grown adult, you met me yesterday. Shut up, Tabita.
Look at us going out on a caper together. I missed this.
I missed it too. I'm sure it's not under the best circumstances, but I've been so wrapped up in running the store I didn't realize how much I missed being able to hang out with you. Though, there is something missing. Reese! I really miss that dude. I can't believe how long it's been since we've seen each other. Have you seen him lately?
Nope, I've tried to plan stuff, but he's been too sick.
Fuck.
I didn't realize it was getting so bad. That poor dude.
You know, we could just pop over and surprise him. He seemed excited to meet baaase. Maybe we'll finally get him to leave his little cave.
Yeah, sure, let's do it.
Alright, let's roll out. Yeah, Oscar. I'll let you know if we run into Rosalina.
Thanks, guys. I'll keep you all posted. Just listening to us. That house seems scary. Oh yeah, isn't that from the book too? Probably. Ree's home stands at the edge of the forest, well isolated. An isolated buffer cushioning the rest of the town from an unending wilderness. Or maybe I've seen it some other place. Let me look here. Maybe it's fixed it. No, okay. Okay.
Reese, it's Stella. I brought some buddies too.
Look at that ass. Uh-huh. You fell for it. Wait, I thought Reese was a boy. Name sounded like it.
Shh. No, so loud. Not so loud. He's still sleeping. I can't help you with. Can I help you with something?
Oh, wrong button. The woman in the doorway stares directly into your eyes. You can practically feel her shimmering irritation washing over. A male? Maybe? I don't know.
Hi, Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if it would be okay if Reese could come hang out.
Oh, Reese is a boy. This is a mom. Okay. I hope.
Nothing strenuous, we promise.
I'm not going to wake him out if he's sleeping. He probably needs to. Whatever. You two have planned is probably beyond what you can manage right now anyway. Oh, poor Reese.
It's just been so long since either of us have gotten the chance to hang out with him. I'm sure he and baaase would get along super well too.
Just going for a light walk, and I've heard such great things about your son. And baaase, really. Yeah. Well, if Reese is that sick, we shouldn't be dragging him along on adventures. I'm only in town for a few more days, and it'd be a shame if I didn't get the chance to meet him. Dr. Kelly looks you up and down and sighs.
Alright, you've been. The ditchling filling is best around mid-afternoon. Why don't you come over tomorrow? You can have some supper, and y'all can hang out for a bit. I don't promise that he'll be perky, but I'm sure it'll brighten his spirits to see you two again. I'm sure he'll be happy to meet you too, baaase.
That would be great. I could bring a side dish, maybe deviled eggs. Does he still eat those?
No, it's a little too much for him. They don't settle well. You can leave the cooking to me. I know what he can handle.
Okay, I'll bring soda then.
That's not... Okay, yes, fine. You can bring soda. Nothing with caffeine. Ginger ale preferably. Oh, and leave the dog at home.
Okay, no dogs.
Thanks so much, Dr. Kelly. We'll stop bothering you now. See you later.
Okay, Kelly action. I feel like her voice has changed so many times by now. Yeah, I can't give you a consistent voice. Sorry about that. Dr. Kelly nods in acknowledgement and quickly shuts the door. The sound of several locks clicking into place can be heard from within. Damn.
Yeah, that woman's make me feel so nervous. Are you okay, Stella?
I'm fine. I remember she used to be so nice and carefree when we were kids. She always had the best stickers when we had to get those shots. Maybe she's just stressed about Reese.
Or maybe she's just nice to kids.
Either way, I guess it's time for the three of us. Just, you gonna drive?
Yeah, sorry, I don't like the thought of going up there without the van.
Well, I'll take my shortcut then. It shouldn't take that long for me to get there. You're welcome to take along, baaase. Don't worry, I won't be offended if you'd rather ride with Kaniga. I'm sure you're probably sick of the woods.
Either way works for me.
I mean, Stella, like, it would probably get some pussy. Kaniga, nice tits. So, what is actually up with you cars? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, baasse. There's a lot of junk in the back of my van. It gets a little tight with more than 2 people.
I'm gonna walk with Stella. To the woods again. Oh, that's a new one. Walk with Stella to the mines. Nice achievement. It's a little annoying they don't jump up on the recording so you could see, but yeah, it's fine. Yes. I can live with that. Baby. The woods are calm and serene compared to the last night, though. You can't help but get the feeling that danger lurks just beyond the trees.
Hey, thanks for coming along with me. I hope I haven't seemed too cold about everything that happened last night. The truth is, I'm barely keeping myself together. I just don't know how to let it out. Can't stop thinking what happened to Gretchen was my fault. If only I'd gotten her better harness. If only I didn't take her into the woods. If only I'd listened to you when you wanted to leave. I'm sorry. She was my best friend, now she's gone, and all that's left is just me and that empty house. I don't know why I feel so comfortable talking to you about this when I can barely mention what happened around other people.
Of course, it's not your fault. I don't know how to break this to you, but if you didn't hesitate last night, we all might have gotten out of there alive. Holy fuck. It was so cool and collected this morning. What happened? What happened. But we can move forward together. Ooh. Stop him up. I can't have you falling apart with me this week. What happened? We can't question the decision and blame ourselves for what happened until the cows come home. We can move forward together.
Thanks, baasse. You're right. I should be better at taking my own advice. I'm glad we could talk about this, though. I can't imagine what it'd be like to go through something like last night alone.
Conversation comes to a dramatic halt. Both of you whirling around to face the source of the sound. A little cute birdie.
Ooh, it's just a bird. Guess we're both a little on edge, huh?
Good little bird, actually. Look at that little one. Ooh, poke your eye. Oh, right in the eye. Give me that stick. What's down here? Looks like a big hole.
Let's hurry to the mine. It shouldn't be much farther.
Iniga casually leans against her. Kevin, can't you just fuck off? I don't want to make your voice anymore. It's so difficult. It's mostly because I keep changing it. But yeah. Leans against her van as you and Stella emerge from the woods.
Hey! You all had a good walk?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, not that you were missing out or anything.
You didn't run into any of those creatures, did you?
Nope.
That makes sense. They're probably nocturnal. I don't know if I should feel relieved or disappointed. But we're all here. What's the plan?
I guess we can just go talk to people.
I guess so.
Look at this all. Didn't find it. I feel like it looks more like a quarry, but maybe mines just look different nowadays. I don't know how mines look. The only thing I have about it is like the thing into the fucking right. Like in the days, I guess. Old thing, old mine. I don't know. I don't work here.
I should probably be on lookout duty. I'm a bit of a person non grata in the mines.
Doesn't that mean not person isn't that's in diplomacy a person non grata is a foreign diplomat who is asked by a host country to go to their home country. Oh, they don't want her. I see. Don't worry, I'm on you.
Tamika?
Yeah, I might have tried sneaking in to talk to her a time or two. Too many.
It's probably less likely to get caught if only one of us is snooping around down there.
If Stella's on lookout duty and only one of us is going in, what's the first person doing? I take it I'm the one of us who we were talking about. I call Dibs alive to do a good sneak. Got this. I'm not interested in sneaking around. I'm going to find my cushion. Talking to people scares me. You should do it, Kaniga. Remain silent. Stella's on lookout. What is third person doing?
You know those cheesy rom-coms where someone wears an earpiece in the first date?
Oh, do you have some kind of surveillance rig in the back of your van that I didn't know?
What? No. I have a pair of earbuds with a really good mic. We can just do a group call.
Okay. And we just I take it I'm the one.
The Pivot and I aren't actually friends. I'm pretty much all of the minor shop at the general. I've been pretty much all of the minor shop at the general store. I don't want to make folks uncomfortable, you know.
Fucking hell. You have a good point.
It's probably for the best, baasse.
Fuck you. Hot cheese. Didn't pick you as a guy. Not after introduction last.
Last night? Oh, you mean when I called you cute? Well, you are. It was just an observation I made in the comfort and safety of my own home. Just because I sometimes speak my mind doesn't mean I keep it one going in there.
Fair enough. You're good, Kaniga. I got this. Target. Fair enough.
You'll do great. Yes, those earbuds I mentioned earlier.
Kaniga hands you a pair of earbuds.
You can feed your questions if you get stuck, and Stella can give you a heads up if the bit is headed your way.
Dang, I miss this sort of thing with you. You're so thorough.
Oh, thanks. I do my best.
I guess we should part ways and start the call, yeah?
Stella and Kaniga break off, leaving you alone at the entrance to the mine. Phone buzzes.
Hey!
Can you hear us? Try saying something.
Something loud and clear. Won't people notice that I've got earbuds on? Oh, can't hear you, sorry. Something. Stella and Kaniga juggle on the other end of the line.
Alright, cool.
Nothing to do now, but into the work site. Pass through the unlocked fence and into the property of the Scarlet Hollow mine. So many gamers in. I bet he's a gamer, I bet he's a gamer, I bet he's gaming, I bet he is gaming Scarlet Hollow right now. I bet he plays Victoria. I bet he plays Counter-Strike, and I bet he plays erotic visual novels. Which is what I would wish this game was. You pass through the unlocked fence and enter the property of the Scarlet Hollow mine. I'm in.
Alright, Morpheus, good to know.
Approach the nearest group of miners. A female miner? I didn't know that that existed. I thought they were all all at least 18. Sorry, I'm joking. Cat. What is that cat doing here? Sorry, I'm not funny. Approach the nearest group miner. A blonde woman, a broad-shouldered man, and an old-timer. The uniforms identify them as Harrison, Davis, and Stagg. Who the fuck? You got a reason to be bothering us? You got a reason to be bothering us. Hey, I'm Tabitha's cousin. See anything weird lately? Do you know anything about a guy named Wayne? What do you think of Tabitha? He doesn't get out of town. I met this guy on the bus. Oh, I forgot about the guy on the bus. Hey, I'm Tabitha's cousin. Yeah, we know. Me and Davis were in the diner yesterday when you popped in. How can we help you? Y'all can chill out. Just because I'm to be discussing doesn't mean I'm a snitch. Yeah, right. Anything weird lately? Minus look up and down. Weird, how? Like, weird noises coming from the wood, weird animal sightings, any knocking on people's minds, people getting sick. Weird noises coming from the woods. Not a peep. We're underground most of the day, though.
You know, I heard something unusual the other night, but it might have been an owl or something, but it didn't sound right.
It was now. He just not used to why life yet. I don't know why he became like that. Have you run into any weird animals? Nope.
You've been talking to that townie.
The one the boys gave a lifetime mat to.
Wait, are you talking about me? Yeah, she's like a Bigfoot YouTuber or something. Her videos are actually pretty good. Yep, that's me, alright. I know, that's so sweet. But you know, now that I think about it, it's pretty weird. I haven't been seeing many animals at all lately. Used to be I'd see all sort of critters. Now it's mostly birds.
This is your first year up here, ain't it?
Just not used to the seasoning changing. Old animals are hibernating, that's all.
I don't know, she got a point. I've been up here 5 years now, it's never been like this before.
Maybe it's a global warming thing.
I think they're calling it climate change now. Yeah, wasn't it global cooling once? Climate change is probably a bit cool. Or would it be making us into fools? I don't know. I don't care either. Just make it stop, please. Any nugget in the mine?
Can barely hear nothing when the machines are going down there.
He's right, it's loud as shit. It doesn't sound like logging though. The way the machine pounds through the rock, I'm not sure if that's what you were thinking.
You're not asking about Tommyknockers, sire?
Tell me what now?
Tommyknockers. They're like an old Welsh myth.
No, Cornish.
Little guys that live in the mines and knock on the walls before they collapse.
Nothing like that around here. People getting sick? Like more than usual? Nope, nothing like that.
I feel feared and snugs. We have good working conditions in the mine, and our health is a whole little better.
Got a couple of other questions. Ask them
about rain.
You know anything about a guy named Wayne?
Yeah, we knew him.
He was such a cut up and missed that dude. You cussed me last night. Wait, what?
No way. Isn't that the guy you all said was, Well, I guess he's still around.
But accosting people at night? That doesn't sound like him at all. Bless them. What do you think happened to him?
What do you think? You are some sort of cut?
Tell me what happened.
Fuck off.
Hey, Zach, come on, man.
I've been here decades longer than you, and I know bait when I see it. Let's get out of here. Our shift's about to start anyways. Sorry.
Miners pack up their things and leave. Damn, I didn't know that would be such a sore spot. Maybe I should just remain tight. Why would they care if I was a cop? Are they doing some bad shit? gamer. Maybe it was just me. They seem to think Wayne was dead, right?
Maybe it was just me, but I just seem to think Wayne was dead, right?
It wasn't just you. Don't worry about the miners going off like that. They're pretty good info. Oh, some other group of miners. I feel like I'll stop making those jokes. No, I was about to say I feel like the cops will come after me if I keep going to mine. But no, it's not that kind. It's the one that dig a hole in the ground. You stop in your tracks. Shiver, a shiver running up your spine as an unfortunately familiar voice call out to you. Isn't that Wayne? Why does he have that thing on his head?
You shouldn't be up here. It's dangerous.
Attack him. Run. Your body seems to think you're dead. Stop talking to me. Why are you following me? Do you need help? Ghost. Say something. Do you need help? It looks like you're hurt.
Protect yourself before worrying over others, baaase. Stay home. Wait for the week to end. Don't keep putting yourself in the path of danger. This is all I ask.
Before you can say another word, the figure is gone.
Hey, baaase, are you still there? We've just been getting static from you.
What the fuck? Wade got the jump on me. Don't mind me, or my new friend just stopped by to say hello. Nothing happened. He got the jump on me. Whoa.
Oh, I thought I saw you talk to someone down there. Are you okay?
He told me to stay at the estate for the rest of the week. I wonder why. This just means we are on the right track. I'm not about to back down. I need to talk to the bidder about this. I'm getting out of here. He told me to stay at the estate for the rest of the week. That I'd be safe there. Why would he tell me that?
What the hell is that supposed to mean? You must have been threatening you, right? The plot thickens.
This just means we're on the right track. I need to talk to the bidder about this. The other miners think this guy's dead, even though he's still lurking around the camp.
Totally get that. If you're sure, tipping her off might make it hard to tell to anyone else.
Sure. Oh, you're right. I'm going to talk to Mom. Actually, we should regroup. I don't like the thought of spending more time here. I've got to talk to more miners. These three dudes seem like they know shit.
Hey there. Hey there. Can we help you with something?
Oh, wrong button. Do any of you know I'm not... You fellas seen anything out of the ordinary lately?
Like what?
Weird animal sighting? Odd noises in the wood?
I heard something a few nights ago like nothing I've ever heard. Some unearthly beast. I'm telling you, Isaac, you need to take a sick day. You need rest, man. I've already taken a sick day this year. Can't afford to take any more if I want to have Christmas off. He'll be there. It can't be that bad here, right?
Weird animal sightings?
We don't tend to get too many hikes. Not exactly the nature scene type.
After a full day of work here, all I see is my bed, maybe a few beers in between.
People getting sick?
You a health inspector or something?
The boss looks out for our health.
Knocking in the mines?
Knocking? Not that I've heard.
Can't hear shit down there with the machines. And we're working. When I had used to work these mines before, they brought in the continuous miner. The big machine, that is. He told me stories about something that sounded like someone was pounding the walls.
No offense, Isaac, but your daddy had a few screws loose.
Rodriguez was a fine man.
That's all on that front, thanks. Anything else? You know a guy named Wayne?
Wayne? You mean Sam Wayne? What are you asking about?
What are you asking about him? Wait, have you seen him?
Saw him just now. Heard he went missing. He's been following me.
Oh, thank God, everyone thought he was dead.
No,
Hold on. Creepy doesn't exactly sound like Wayne, does it?
I didn't say creepy. I just said following.
How do you know it was him? How do you know it was him?
Name on his jacket, just like yours. That's what the folks at the general store has been calling him. Wayne, just like yours says Smith.
So do all of our jackets, but if I'd switch with Isaac, that don't make me Isaac's.
No, it's gotta be him. There's no way he's dead. You really think he's running around town creeping on strangers and ignoring his friends and co-workers? Seems more likely to me that somebody took care of him, so to speak, and is running around in his clothes.
The miners stand in silence for a moment, considering what they've just heard.
That's not possible. That's ridiculous.
This is messed up.
But who would do something like that? I don't know. Why don't you ask his girlfriend?
Yikes. Do you think? No way.
Just saying, he wasn't exactly the first fella to fall for her charms.
Lots of heartbreak in the woman's history. Lots of jilted ex-lovers, if you catch my drift.
Dang. Who are they talking about? I told him not to get involved with her. I told him.
Who was Wayne seeing? Well, if you don't know, there's no way I'm hoping that wasn't it. Forget we said anything.
Yeah, I don't want to be next to the chopping block.
Just come on, don't dangle something like that.
Look, I just don't want to cause any trouble and people around losing their jobs as is. I've got mouths to feed.
Losing the jobs in Sam Wayne's case disappearing? We've already said too much. Come on, boys. Isaac. As the miners turn and leave, can't help but to get the feeling that Isaac has more to say. Give Isaac your contact info. The miners pack their things. You scribble your phone number onto a scrap of paper. Thanks for the help. It was great to meet y'all. You reach into Isaac's, towards Isaac's hand and shake his hand, passing your note to his palm.
Don't mention it.
Do we check in?
Should we check it? Should we check in? Just as a heads up, the only group I still see out there is pretty close to the main office. It might still be worth talking to them, but I don't know if I can give you all that much of warning if some bitter comes out.
I'm talking to one last group of miners, and don't worry, I'll keep my eye on some bitters trailer. Talk to the bitter. Okay, I'll do that.
Good luck.
Lucy, Nancy. Talk to all three groups of miners. Tate! Intrude? Going around asking Christians, heard? Bella wasn't kidding when she said these miners would dangerously close to the bidder's office. You take in your surroundings, make a note of any shadows you can meld into at the first sign of trouble.
You don't look like you're from the inspector's office.
Have you heard anything strange lately?
All kinds of weird stuff has been happens in these hills. What sort of weird do you mean?
Noises from the woods?
All the time, howling, screaming, all sound of fiendish caterwauling.
Probably.
Probably just to scratch your walls and walk as you old coot. I don't know why that. I forgot Tate's name as the voice.
Might be some. Might be good. Might not be. But I heard enough of all the night that I sent the gut of your gut shivering down my spine, I tell you.
It was probably a ditchling, portent of doom. Fred is right, it was probably a bobcat on online. I saw what made the noise. Probably a ditchling. Oh, what now? Oh, wait, what? Did I skip something? No, I didn't.
Ditchlings. My grandma used to tell me stories about them. Claimed she saw one once, and that's why she always had such bad luck. Okay, I guess it's not just my mom.
Weird animal sightings?
I saw a raccoon with a big old tumor last week.
Spooked me something awful.
Yeah, that's nature for you. Although it was pretty.
Wait. Raccoon with a big old tumor. That wasn't a tumor, that was an egg. There are these things in the woods laying eggs into animals.
I knew it. I knew there was something weird about that raccoon.
I believe it. There are things out in them woods nobody's ever seen before. It's still wild country, even if we've carved into pieces.
I knew for one ain't gonna go near them trees until some scientist folks come and sort out whatever's going on in there. Maybe I should cash in some sick days and go see my cousin in Nashville, just to be on the safe side.
Again in the mines?
You asking us if we heard the Tommy knockers? Of course we have. We're old timers. All of us was here before the machine got brought in. The Tommy knockers.
Okay.
What a nuisance, always stealing my hammers.
It's true. Had a picket stolen too. And when you heard knocking coming from one of the old tunnels, it was enough to make a man pray. Looks like we figured out what to do for my next video. You better not be thinking of going into these old mine shafts alone. I could always use a partner in crime. I'm going to end up going down there with you, aren't I?
People getting sick?
I mean, some of the older miners, sure, but I don't call them unusual.
That's all on that front. Sure. What can you tell me about Sam Wayne?
Oh ho ho! He got himself into trouble, didn't he?
Why, you seen him around? What's with that young bug up to?
What do you think he's been up to? What he's been up to? He's been following me. I think he's been doing a slashing in real life. I think he might have been murdered, and someone's going around wearing his bloody clothes and pretending to be him. I heard from some of the other folks in camp that he had a nasty spat with an axe. Following me.
Well, ain't that an interesting development in this little love story?
I wonder what the boss lady thump him, or is he trying to mess around behind her back?
The boss lady. Tabitha. God, he's with Tabitha. Stella audibly gasps.
The thought of trapping young men like him with that sour-faced broad always felt such a bad taste in my mouth.
Oh my God, crows.
If you wouldn't fall on your knees if a woman of means showed the slight bit of interest in you, or any woman at all.
Fair enough.
But you were talking about Tabitha?
Yup.
Hey, I figured that's what they were getting at, but it's weird to hear it out loud. You good, Stella? Yeah, I just had no idea.
What do you think of Tabitha? Two men shift uncomfortably.
Not the kindliest woman I've ever met.
He runs the place all right.
Tell that to any of the boys she's been laying off lately.
Keep going around saying that, and she's going to tell you're on one of those boys.
All I have to say is a mine that's doing well doesn't go around laying off its workers for no reason. I'm not sure any of us are getting any gonna have jobs in a few years.
Dave, you a damn fool. You're gonna need to be next if you're gonna keep that kind of tongue.
So be it. But a man needs to speak his mind sometime.
That's all. Thanks for the help.
My pleasure.
If that Wayne keeps porting you, just let us know and we'll whip him into shape. Baaase, I think we got a problem.
By the time Stella finishes her sentences, you're already ducked around a corner and out of sight. Meet back up with Stella. Let Tabitha catch you. On second thought, you decide it's best to let your cousin catch you snooping around. Two of you have things to discuss, and she should know what you know.
What the hell are you doing here? Oh crap.
Oh crap. Oh crap, good luck. Sorry, Baaase.
And that's a cue.
Ah, nice.
You shouldn't be here. This place is dangerous. Why can't you just stay in this state and stop sticking your nose where it doesn't belong? What if that ridiculous thing doing in your ears? Are you trying to record my employees? You're trying to record me?
Peter snatches the earbud out of your ears and throws them to the ground.
Typical. Don't addicted city dwellers. Yeah. And I have a meeting in 5 minutes. I can't even drive you back. Okay, look. I don't want you wandering anywhere else. Just stay here for an hour, and I can take you back to the state as soon as my meeting wraps up. Can you please do that for me?
You were dating Sam Wayne. What happened to him? Oh, you want to talk. You got a lot of explaining to do. I need you to take what's going on right now seriously. I need you to take me seriously. I still wanted to spend some time with my favorite cousin. Stella and Nika put me up to it. Alright, I'll stay put this time, I promise. I'm sorry to be that. You were dating Sam Wayne. What happened to him?
Excuse me? I'm not dating anybody. I don't even know a Sam Wayne. Whoever's been telling you this is clearly trying to spread rumors to hurt my character. Who said that? No one names.
You're Ted Johnson Isaacs. Just were the ones who told me. What do you think? I'm just going to rat them out? Peter, he's been following me. Why?
How should I know? I don't know. I don't know what these guys told you, but I'm sure it's all bullshit. I don't involve myself with their lives. You think a bunch of miners on break are just going to be honest with a random stranger that wanders into the camp? You're more naive than I thought. I need to get to my meeting. Just stay here until I come back and get you. And do not move a muscle. Oh, and if you don't want to be followed by some weirdo, just stay home.
Okay. The bishop rushes off to her meeting. You stoop to the ground and pick up Kanika's earbud.
Sorry, I wasn't able to give you a better warning. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. You're interrupted by a sudden movement out of the corner of your eye. I actually saw something. But that was one of my other screens. Sorry. Girl carrying a bundle of snack pups through a hole in the fence and disappears over the crest of a hill. I think I just saw Rosalina.
Wait, really? What is she doing there?
Clearly she's doing a delinquency. Probably fine. Kill the kids. Am I right? I'm going after her. We should call Oscar.
Let's handle that after we catch up with her.
Okay. Oh, into an old mine. Cross over to the hill and get... What? This thing? What is that thing up there? Looks horrifying. Some small ditchling or something? I don't know. No idea. Scary is what it is. You rush over the hill and get your bearings. The sound of active mining fading into the distance. Rosalina is nowhere to be found, but dusty footprints point toward a nearby mine.
She didn't.
I guess the old Maxwell place doesn't cut it as a secret hideout spot these days.
But she said, but the shoreline, that place was shut down 100 years ago. After a collapse that killed over 100 people. And here I thought Stella was going to be the one who dragged me into an abandoned coal mine.
Have teens always been like this? I feel like I really missed out on on my risk-taking years. Guess we should go after her, right? Maybe we should. Yeah, maybe go after her.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get in before someone gets hurt.
Oh, you sure? You sure you want to tag along, Nix? Buzz and I can handle this on our own.
Yeah, sure. As much as I hate confined spaces, I'm not about to let Rosalina get hurt in there. Even if it means I'm going to get underground.
That ass. Dylan, can you get disappear into the mines? Before you follow, you briefly wonder if you should let Tabitha know about this. Let's call her. You pull out your phone and dial your cousin.
What is it? You know I'm in a meeting.
The kid just snuck into the shore mine. I figured you should know.
What? Are you serious? Why do things keep happening to me? Whatever, I'll head over there as soon as I can. Just stay where you are and wait for me, alright? God, I don't even know why I'm trying to reason with you. Not like you'll listen.
I called you as a courtesy, but I'm not going to wait around for you. Oh, I'll happily wait. I do not want to go in there. No need to get snoggy, I'll wait. No need to get... Totally out of courtesy. Courtesy call. Full to be there to tell her about Rosalina, but don't wait for her.
I swear to God.
I'm sorry, but my mind's made up. You hang up the call. Follow Kaniga and Stella into the mine. You take a deep breath and follow your new friends into the mine. This is weird. The inside of the mine is warmer than you'd expect. The air thick and wet. The ceiling hangs much lower than you are tall, forcing you and your companions to hunch over. Your legs bend in a painful squat as you begin to navigate this maze of corridors. I think we are gonna save it here. And I will say thanks for watching this episode. It's been pretty nice making this episode for you. It's interesting story, cool game, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's gonna happen. And I think you all are too. And maybe I should be a little more active while this series is going on, just because I kind of want to play it faster, you know. So I hope I'll see you all next time. Remember to like, subscribe, watch my other videos on the channel. Leave a comment telling me what you think. What do you think happens? Why do you think these ditchlings are doing what they are? What do you think is up with Wayne and Tabitha? What the fuck's up with these mines? What the fuck's up with all of Scarlet Hollow? And I'll see you next time.